Hello everyone, welcome back to Positively Castful.
Hello.
Hello. We have not thought of anything to discuss before people get here.
We have absolutely not. No.
No. No, we have not. That is a problem we run into almost every time, isn't it?
It's probably cause every time.
True. True. Maybe someday, if either of our channels do get a bit bigger, we'll actually get suggestions for topics, but right now I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk about the serious issues that have been going on in the world, but they've been talked to even.
They've
Like,
been
now do you
talked.
listen here, coronavirus? I don't appreciate what you've been doing these past few weeks. It's like, I'm sorry, I'll stop, and that's when we gave the coronavirus a talking to. Hello, Eliza. Welcome to the stream. I think that's the first time you've watched my stream. But then again, that's mostly because Bandit isn't streaming. So yeah, feel free to give us... shut up. Give us a topic we can discuss. First thing I hear is the virus. Yeah, sorry. We will not be discussing the virus here.
Talking to, okay? The stern talking to. Uh,
We will not be talking about that particular topic. It has been discussed enough. Slams head to keyboard IRL. Don't do that. It's bad for your brains.
I'm just gonna say one thing real quick. With like everything that's going on in recent years, it's always blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell if Corona is like actually a real big threat or if it's just the media blowing it up again.
Well, to be fair, here's the facts. The coronavirus is not deadly if you have a healthy immune system. For children, babies, and elderly people, it can be deadly.
Or people who already have long-term diseases.
Exactly. But if you're just a healthy 21, 22-year-old or something like that.
A healthy adult.
And a healthy adolescent, teenager, or adult, you should be fine. You have nothing to worry about. You'll just get very, very sick for a while. But there's a treatment now. It won't get rid of it, I believe, but it will treat it. It will help you beat the virus. It'll help your immune system. So you're not going to die from it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So,
but like,
and that's all we're going to say about it.
The news likes to focus more on like people have died to it. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that is true. People have. It's just the conditions where people have died have been much worse than a first world country like the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So it'll be fine.
Anyway, so suggest some more positive topics.
Positive topics.
Positivity.
I'm not a very positive person by nature, so I can't think of anything.
Wow.
Positive.
Uses +5 Uno cards on me. Okay, you're cheating. There's no +5 in Uno.
Yeah, that is not a thing.
It's a wild draw 4.
Yes. Bruh. But yeah, I'm personally a bit of a pessimist, so I can't really... I'm not very good at thinking positive.
Shh, I love to cheat.
Oh, cheating is fun. Only with friends, though, and then afterwards you gotta say that you cheated the whole time, and then it's funny, and then you play another game without cheating. Sheesh. We can talk about...
So I'm just gonna tell a little story. At one time I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Online with a friend, and he had some issues, so he did turn on screen share. I was like, okay, we fixed the issues. You forgot to turn it off. So the entire duel, I was just like looking at his hand, making strategies based on that. At the end of the duel, like I pretty much won already. He draws a card, and he's like, I'm just like, yeah, that bottomless trap ain't gonna help. And he's like, what? He's actually like very confused. It was hilarious.
Nice. What about Doom? Yeah, I'm excited for Doom Eternal. Like, really excited.
Still haven't finished Doom 2016.
Yeah. I'm also very excited for next week when Ori and the Will of the Wisps comes out.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, BRB. Oh no.
Oh no.
There goes our one viewer.
No!
No. Oh, I needed a stretch apparently. I like put
Oh,
my arms out to do the no, and then my body was just like, oh, we're stretching. Okay, yeah, here we go.
wow.
But yeah, I'm very
Actually,
excited for this month because I don't quite have Iceborne for Monster Hunter World yet, but they're adding two variants of monsters in March. The Doom Eternal is coming out. Ori and the Will of the Wisp is coming out. The new season for Destiny 2 is gonna start. So a bunch of exciting stuff in the gaming world at least. So yeah. Has anything been announced about the PlayStation 5 and stuff yet?
it's gonna be end of the year. I believe the specs have been released now.
Okay. I'm a little bummed because I bought my first PlayStation, my PlayStation 4, this year, and this year the new one comes
I think you mean
out.
last year.
Last year?
Because it's 2020,
Oh
remember?
yeah, my bad. Sorry. Yeah. Still though, it's a bit shitty.
Yeah, it happens.
Like I think at this point, I think I bought my PlayStation 4 in March last year, so.
Yeah, it's possible. I really don't remember.
Hmm.
I do believe wasn't it pretty close to Joker getting added to Smash?
Yes, it was after Joker got added to Smash. So somewhere in April, I believe, I got my, or shortly before, I don't remember.
Hold on, I'll look up when Joker was released.
In April last year.
April of last year? That's...
Yes.
Oh yeah, on April 17th of 2019.
Yes.
It feels so much longer ago.
Yeah. I wish I could see when I bought my PlayStation, but I don't think there's a way for me to do that.
I would not know how now.
No. Hmm.
Yeah, I am kind of excited for PS5. Like, it should be a really powerful console, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get on it quicker this time than I did on PS4. Because, yeah. I mean, there's not even that many games for PS4, 5, that are most likely gonna be coming out that I'm super interested in. Oh, I am really interested in the Final Fantasy VII remake. Welcome back, Eliza. That's another game I'm really excited for because I've always wanted to play Final Fantasy VII, but the graphics are fucking potato-esque, and that it
Yes.
was just hard for me to sit through.
What did I miss? Newbie
Uh,
bought his PlayStation 4 a year ago, and in another year it's going to be outdated.
yep.
Yeah.
Also, it's what did I miss, not what did I missed, but whatever.
And this is like, it's either what have I missed or what did I miss.
Yeah. Anyway, what else can we talk about here?
Well, why don't I talk about a little bit? I'm excited for next week. I have.
ACNH. What the hell is an ACNH?
Okay, I'm just gonna. And for next week, I've actually reserved the new Mystery Dungeon game that's coming out.
All right.
Yeah, and of course, end of the month, there will be Persona 5 The Royal. I'll be getting that.
Oh, I still need to finish the original Persona 5. Which has been a bit of a drag because the area is dull as hell that I'm in.
Just push through, man.
That's hard.
I know.
But what is ACNH, Eliza? Excuse me while I wait for her to say what that is. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake for me. It's going to be very exciting. Because I play a lot of Cloud, or I used to play a lot of Cloud in Smash 4, and now not so. Animal
Okay,
Crossing New Horizons. Here I was thinking it was an Assassin's Creed game.
no, the next one's going to be something with Vikings.
Really?
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed needs to die.
it has it's going all over the place. Honestly, I I stopped caring.
Oh, I didn't care in the first place. The only Assassin's Creed games I've liked are Revelations and Unity. And I
I carried
liked
all.
the ship parts of Black Flag, but not any of the rest of the game.
I like actually like story wise. Actually, like the first three games and the
Mm.
two and Brotherhood and Revelations because they connected to it. But anything after that, it feels like they don't know where they want to take the story.
That's because they don't. They just want to make money.
Although, yeah, they're just with yearly releases and all that, near yearly.
Have you
Have you?
streamed Ass Creed? I have not, and I will
I
not.
have. I have, but I won't ever again because I streamed Odyssey in the promise that it would be something new, and I just got bored.
Yeah.
And then I started playing on my own as well. Got bored again. It's it's not fun.
Yeah. And I personally really don't like the games. I've played bits of one. I've played through all of Revelations and Unity, and I've played through most of Black Flag. And yeah, they're just not for me. I don't really care about the story in any of them. Why are you okay? I didn't. I liked the story in Revelations. It was pretty good. The gameplay was aggravating. I liked the story in Unity as well, if I'm quite honest. And the gameplay was much smoother. And then in Black Flag, I enjoyed the parts where I was sailing around and all that. I enjoyed those very much. But then whenever I would have to go on an island and run around, and it was another dumb fucking stealth mission that didn't work half the time, I just sort of gave up on the game because it was just too frustrating. And I have very, very few games that don't frustrate me. There's only a handful, and they're my favorites because of that. Yeah, I love Doom 2016 and Monster Hunter World in particular because I don't rage at them. I mean, I get a bit frustrated sometimes when I've killed my 10th Rathalos and they still haven't dropped the material I need. But that at that point, it's like fair enough. You've been grinding at it for a while, or if it's just difficult. I tend to get aggravated in Monster Hunter when the people I'm playing with are starting to rage.
Yeah.
Because then it's just the energy, you know? I'm very susceptible to that sort of atmosphere when someone gets annoyed. Then I tend to be more susceptible to getting annoyed as well. But Doom 2016, there's a reason it's my favorite game. I never had a moment where I got mad. There was never a moment where I felt like I had like my face got really hot and I got a bit of a headache because it was just like overwhelmed by the level design or anything. Because I've had that in shooters in the past, where I just get really hot and I get a bit of a headache and I get a bit overwhelmed because it's just confusing level design. But I didn't have that. Out of all the hours of Doom 2016 I've logged, I've enjoyed every fucking second of it because, I don't know, I love the music, I love the gameplay, it's intuitive and smooth. I just wish it had a wave survival mode, and it doesn't. But Doom Eternal does, so I'm very excited for that. Because Doom
Yeah.
2016 is not very replayable, if I'm quite honest. You can obviously replay it on higher difficulties and
There's no added
get the
value.
collectibles, but there's no real added value, no. And I'm not much of a 100% completionist, so not much of a completionist, but carefully listening, yes. What? Carefully listening, what?
Yeah, she's carefully listening.
Okay.
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 And, well, I also have one game that has transcended being my favorite.
Okay, and that is.
Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
Hmm.
Because it's the first shooter I ever played one of the first games I ever played. Like it's in the first 5 I ever played. The first being Age of Empires, the first one. Then Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time.
Waluigi and Wario, partners in crime.
No. Then Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Then Pokemon Diamond, then then Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, and then Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Explorers of Sky. Those are my 5 first games. Oh, no, not Explorers of Sky, because my second ever played game was Spider-Man 2 for the PC.
Bandit, no. What have I done?
What did Bandit do? I have Pokemon Gold. Oh, okay. I have Pokemon wise, I have Diamond and Platinum, Soul Silver, and Pokemon Sun.
If I were to look through my Pokemon stuff, like what should be in my house somewhere is red, blue, gold and silver, ruby, sapphire, and emerald, diamond. I don't know. I don't have platinum in here anywhere. I have X, and I have several. I have some of the Mystery Dungeon games.
Do you think Game Freak will make a new Pokemon movie? I don't know.
Yes.
What do you mean, like an animated one or like Detective Pikachu? I still have to see Detective Pikachu.
Sonic has beaten out Detective Pikachu.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, that's kind of amazing, considering that Pokemon's actually a franchise with still hype behind it, while Sonic really isn't.
Animated. Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. I don't think that the people were live action crazy, that everything needs to be live action.
Sonic. There is actually... Oh, should I spoil that?
No, because the movie's too recent.
It's not really a spoiler, though. It was one of those Easter eggy type deals the movie has.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie, Eliza?
She has.
She has? I fucking loved the Sonic drawing.
Oh, great.
I watched it anyways. Yeah, Game Freak is definitely... Well, the Pokemon Company is definitely going to release a
Game Freak
Pokemon
specifically
movie.
won't, because they make the games.
Yeah, Game Freak it makes the games, and Pokemon Company makes everything else. What? What do you mean, what?
What?
What? Did you not spot the Sonic drawing in the movie?
Yeah, there was a literal Sonic drawing.
Yeah. What's my favorite Pokemon? Aggron.
Cacnea.
Really?
It's a cactus. I have to pick him.
Why not Cacturn?
I think Cacnea looks a bit more, well, good. Honestly, I don't think Cacturn looks all. It looks.
He's like a scarecrow cactus. It's awesome.
I think Cacnea just looks cooler.
Have you seen Maractus?
No, I have not.
Maractus is also a cactus, but it's more of a girly-looking one.
Ah.
And it's got flowers and stuff. I can show you later. But yeah, for me, it's Aggron. But yeah, personally, I think Cacnea looks too derpy. My favorite Pokemon when I was little was Charizard.
Mine was Groudon.
Huh? Yeah, I know that. Can you stop rubbing your fucking mic?
I am not.
Yes, you are. I can hear it.
I am literally not.
Sure. Here's another question. What's your favorite Pokemon type?
Poison.
Poison. Okay, why?
I don't know. I always like poisons. I don't know why.
I meant as in to use on a team.
Oh, to use on a team? Oh, fuck no. It's Steel's immune to it. I don't like it when I have. Also, I never played competitively, so I never really considered what type I should have.
Oh, I've also never really played competitively. Personally, my favorite type to use is Steel. I don't know, because I only have one Pokemon game. I have several.
Yes, I have too many.
I think fighting. Fighting's a good type.
Yeah.
It gets
One,
completely annihilated by flying and psychic, but it's pretty good.
yeah. The one thing I never really got about like competitive Pokemon, it's like so much like looking up, like what's the ideal stats to go with and all that.
And then busting your ass, breeding and training and all that for getting the ideal Pokemon, and that's just one member of your team. Yeah, that's also the reason I didn't get super deep into competitive. I've battled my friends a few times, but yeah,
Who hasn't?
but yeah, not really too much.
Same.
I remember there was one guy who kept bragging about his team, and then a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, Colin," and I was like, "Oh, sorry. Hey, newbie. Fuck." Okay, the cat's out of the bag. My real name is Colin. Anyway,
Pretty sure you already got name dropped a few times
yeah.
on stream.
Well, whatever. Um,
I mean, nobody's gonna track you on your first name only anyway,
no.
so.
It's also technically not actually my first name, but whatever. Um,
It's more of your, like, calling name.
yeah. Um, where was I? You should, hey Colin, you should fight him with your team. So I'm like, okay, okay. I had a team that's just completely consistent of steel types.
Mm-hmm.
Callum? No, Colin. Colin. Whatever. Um, and I had a team consistent only of steel types. I had Aggron, Lucario, Metagross, Steelix, Skarmory, and Magnezone. Those were ones I liked. I didn't even really base it on what's like. I did not bother with coverage or
I
all
mean, if
that
they're all
shit.
steel type, then that's
Yeah,
already up.
it's a monotype team. So what the fuck? So he didn't he didn't get past my Aggron.
Why?
Yeah. Why the
Actually,
names
yeah.
Gloriously Newbie and Cactus Bandit? It's Gloriously Newbie. For me, Gloriously Newbie, my sister actually came up with it, and it was by accident. I was playing my first ever game of League of Legends against other players, and I was playing as the hero I knew how to play, and I got a kill, and it was awesome. It was really epic. I like dashed towards and I used my abilities and dodged their ultimate, and then got the kill. It was glorious, if you will. And near the end of the game, our team had like 19 kills. And I looked at the scoreboard and I was like, one of those 19 kills was mine, and it was glorious. And my sister just started laughing her ass off and said, "Gloriously newbie." And I was like, I like that. I'm gonna make that my name. And that's how I came up with the name Gloriously Newbie, is when I had a single kill in a match of League of Legends.
Okay, well, for me, it's a lot less personal of a story. It was I used to go with by the name Ground on 100, but it's a shitty name to look up on YouTube. Because you get videos of Groudon level 100 if you look it up.
Yep.
So I had to change name. This was something I had like in the air for a while. And then we created a group channel between me, Ryu, and Emron. Ryu hasn't appeared on my channel in the past year by now.
And your quality's improved for it.
Yeah, but then I started streaming with this gloriously newbie guy,
And
and
your content has improved for it.
yeah, I learned what not to do. Yeah,
Fuck you.
sorry, I had. Anyway, so me, Ryu, and Emron made a channel, and because Holy Cactus, was a thing running since Emron's first channel, which is ages ago.
Hmm.
It was literally just a random cactus we had placed in a survival map while being scared.
Hmm.
And, well, we decided to go with the name Cactus Bandits. Oh
Yep.
no. But anyway, so.
Yeah.
But the channel died, and because Emron was the editor and he didn't do shit. But yeah, and so I eventually took over the name when I started streaming with Newbie because I really wanted to change my name at that point.
At my suggestion, by the way.
Yeah, but it was already something I was pondering myself because I couldn't find my own channel.
Mm.
This was back before I had two screens and I had to look up my own channel on my phone just to look at my
Yeah.
chat. Uh, the good old days.
Good old days, he says. Yeah. So yeah, I have a very personal story. I've had a lot of gamer tags though. Before I got to Gloriously Newbie, I had 3 gamer tags that were all super edgy, and one of them was just funny. And all of them, of course, in all caps.
That reminds me of my friend. I'm just gonna call him by his current username is Raiden. He basically had metal and then his real name. That was used to be his gamer tag. This
Wow.
was, it was yeah, like at some point. This was when we was playing Smash Bros on Wii U. So we were looking through his memes and we came across this Metal Raiden. So I'm just gonna call it that and not give out his real name.
Metal Raiden does sound like something a 13-year-old kid would do.
He was not 13 at the time. He was like 16 or 17.
Jesus, how old is he now?
He's about the same age as me, I believe. I believe a
Alright.
few years younger, but like one or two.
Right.
But anyway, so me and his little brother started adding metal in front of every word just to troll him.
Wow. Why am I not surprised? But
And then I
yeah.
started playing as his me and kept saying that I was the most metal guy.
You should have gone into Special Smash and made yourself metal. So you'd be Metal Raiden.
Yeah.
But yeah, my first ever Xbox Live gamer tag was Berserker Lord.
I was already at Groudon at that point.
But I'd never really had a gamer tag up until that point. So my first gamer tag was Berserker Lord because that was the first boss of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
Ah.
Then after that, I got really into geckos, and so I changed my name on Xbox to Geckonator. That's the funny one. Because Geckonator, that's not even that bad a name.
No, it's a bit more of a silly name. It's
Yeah,
fine.
and that was the point. and, then, and then my third and final gamer tag before Gloriously Newbie happened was Crimson Reaper.
Ah.
Now bear in mind at this point I think I was in my very emo phase at that point. I think I was like 15. And I never really had an emo phase except that name, and yeah, because I saw this. There was this avatar outfit for your avatar in the shop that was this Grim Reaper figure with a red cloak on, and I thought it was cool, so I changed my name and I bought that outfit, and was like, yeah, it's a thing.
I think
A
that grew
waste
a lot on
of.
Xbox.
It's such a waste of fucking money.
I
Now
mean,
that I'm
yeah.
looking back.
Yeah, but you're gonna have that with a lot of things you thought were cool as a kid.
Yeah.
And like that, I should not have. But you know that's what growing up means.
Yep. I had to I had to have those two edgy names to realize what edginess really is. Yeah. But yeah, and now I'm Gloriously Newbie, which I can't seem to shake.
I mean, but that's a perfectly fine name.
Yeah. It's
It stands
unique.
out a bit.
I whenever I make a profile on anything, Gloriously Newbie is never taken.
Yeah, it's good.
So I'm both that it's quite a double feeling for me actually. I love that that my name is never taken, and I love my channel and I hope it grows. But if it grows, that means people are gonna be using fake profiles with my name.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get comments by Gloriously Newbie telling you about how to get free money on PS4.
Yeah.
I see so many of those weird comments of like several YouTubers' channels where
Hmm.
it's literally just their name, but it's clearly not them.
Yeah. That's not what I meant. Like, mainly, say a new game comes out and you make an account for it, and I want Gloriously Newbie, and then Gloriously Newbie is taken.
Yep. Yeah, that is going to happen.
When did I get water on me?
5 minutes ago.
Shut up. So how's your Google search going, Eliza? Have you found us?
Have you found our location?
God, I hope not. That would be bad.
Well, she would need your full name for that, at least.
Yeah. But yeah,
Oh, shit, she asked my full name.
Well, maybe. Okay. Fine then, keep your secrets. Yep. And now I'm struggling to think of what to talk.
But I
But
looked
I
up
looked up
CB and
CB and
found
found
him.
him. Oh, yeah, this is my
But...
chat. Shut the fuck up.
No!
But first what?
God, it's never good. I'm gonna give
No.
you that tip. I know her well, and it's never
The
good.
suspense is killing me. This is definitely one of the stranger Positively Castful episodes.
Hmm?
This is definitely one of the more awkward Positively
More awkward.
Castful episodes.
How is it awkward?
Well, because in the past we've always gone like, yeah, we can't think of anything, and then we managed to get conversation going anyway. But today it's more like we're just kind of relying on the chat. Can't find newbie. Aww.
Oh.
Wait, are you looking up Glorious Newbie or Glorious Lee Newbie? Because Glorious Newbie is not a thing, whereas Glorious Lee Newbie is.
You don't know. Maybe there's a YouTuber called Glorious Newbie.
Dude, I know. I've looked it up.
Ow.
Because when you go onto YouTube and you'd look up Glorious Lee Newbie, Glorious Newbie would also pop up because it's similar. That's how the search system works. And it didn't. All that pops up is me. So yeah, just like copy paste my channel name and try looking that up. I'm certain you can find me.
You can find him if you look in the right place.
Shut the fuck up. Actually, don't. Because I've got a podcast to run here. We can talk a little bit more about the stuff we're planning for the group channel with Emron, or the IRL channel, if you will.
Yeah.
Well, the somewhat IRL because we're also like planning to play shit like Mario Party and stuff.
Yeah, that is a little later down the line, I think.
No, not necessarily. We're gonna start off by playing board games and doing Positively Castful in more of an IRL format.
Yeah, and then seeing if Emron can even keep it up.
Yes, that is gonna be our main.
That's gonna be like that's gonna be the ginormous hurdle.
Yes. Then
you have to realize this guy has gone through 8 channels by now, I think.
Yes.
To be fair, I've gone through about 5 group channels as well, so.
Yes, but here's the thing: you've gone through 5 group channels that he was all involved with, wasn't he?
No, not all that much actually.
All right.
It was with my old recording group, which I have no contact with anymore.
I think you told me what happened with that, but I don't remember.
Well, that would be quite amazing because I don't remember what exactly happens. Let's see if I can still find it. Oh no, Emron was involved with the gamers of yesterday.
It's called the Gamers of Yesterday?
Yeah.
You're nowhere near old enough to be called that. How old is that channel?
Last video was 7 years ago.
Still looking, I can't find newbie. Alright, oh well. I'll try my own Google search, how about that? It's giving me gloriously nutty muesli.
So there were a total of 12 videos on my first group channel.
I'll find myself if I type in gloriously newbie YouTube. And then I also find Cactus
you can't,
Bandits.
you can't find Emron because he went over several different YouTube names, and none of them have been active for over a year.
Yeah, Emron has always
Emron
been.
has the perseverance of a potato.
Dude, potatoes have mad perseverance. He has the perseverance of a plastic fucking.
Plastic fucking, yes.
No, I'm trying. I had an analogy and then I lost it. The perseverance of a bottle cap. How about that? Because those come right off.
Yeah, but they stay on long enough to keep everything in.
I suppose.
Let's see. Yeah, his latest channel, which was Unhandy Gaming, has 2 videos. One of which was a stream archive. And that stream archive is a year ago. That video is 2 years ago.
Yep. And like it's so frustrating as well because he's always saying how he wants to be famous on YouTube and then he starts
Yeah, he has
over entirely making a completely new channel again and then gives up after not even
it's fine to make a completely new channel. Like, to not pick up Unhandy Gaming makes sense.
Yeah.
But to quit after, not like a while, but after literally 1 video.
Yep.
And then starting streaming.
Though, to be fair, a thing did happen with him when he tried Emron Gaming.
Unhandy
Gaming. Yeah. Emron Gaming.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah, shit did happen that prevented him from doing his thing, so can't really blame him too much for that one.
Well, he is also not picking it back up again. Like,
no, that's because he's a lazy fuckface.
I also have had periods where I was just getting a bit depressed.
I know you've had periods.
Louis? Next time I see you, remind me to give you a fucking kick in the nuts.
If you kick me in the nuts, I'm murdering your ass. Try me, bitch.
Okay, but anyway, I've had periods where I was just so depressed that I actually quit my channel for a bit, but usually I came back after a month or so.
You know, I've had a moment where, last year, where I wasn't feeling it for a while.
Yeah.
But again, I also picked it back up. And I've now adopted the policy, if I don't feel like it, I don't.
Yeah. Which is
good. Because streaming should be fun. Hey, Vine reference, and I found myself.
Which means she's easier to find than you.
Shut the fuck up. I can also fucking Google myself, and I find myself, honestly, though. Because your Google just directs you to your profile.
Your Google does try to give you results that's linked to stuff you do.
Yeah. Gesundheit.
So you are a lot more likely.
I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that.
Okay, yeah. Don't give people's real names out on the internet. That's a big no-no.
Yeah, don't do that, Eliza. Do not do that.
That is personal information, and that can be used against people.
Yes.
Like, you can call me Roy. That's fine.
Yes, I can also use that name in combination with the word "goddammit."
Which is very common.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, Eliza. I'm not allowing you to just leak Bandit's name like that.
To be fair,
that's I'm pretty not sure okay.
And her username is her real name. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but she's not.
That's your own choice.
Yeah.
I've never used my real name on the internet. Not my full name, at least. Especially not on public places where everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Because there are some weirdos on the internet.
Now she's also deleted her message, even though I did that already. I mean, to be fair, YouTube does this dumb thing where it doesn't get removed for the person who posted it.
They can know what they did wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, lots of interesting games coming out the next month.
Yeah.
Specifically Ori. I'm so excited to start streaming that.
I know. I know.
I'm also just mainly excited to play it because I've been waiting for the sequel.
I'm actually pretty excited for April myself.
What's in April?
Well, first of all, Resident Evil 3.
Oh yeah, right.
And the Yu-Gi-Oh rules are going to change.
Okay.
Yeah, which is very interesting. Well, they're changing back a little.
Well, I've played three games of Yu-Gi-Oh my entire life, pretty much, and I've lost two and completely destroyed the other. Resident Evil 6, and April is my birthday. All of April is your birthday? It took your mother a month to birth you? Fucking hell. That must be one hell of a party you're throwing then.
Also, they're doing a remake of the original Digimon Adventure series.
Shut up. I'm pretty sure it's a sequel.
No.
Yeah?
No, it's definitely not, because the sequel has already happened.
Oh.
And the sequel of that has happened, and the sequel of that is happening, I believe, right about now-ish.
Oh.
Like there was like Digimon 02, and Digimon Tri, which all followed like at least the same universe basically.
Yeah, right.
And then this is just Digimon Adventure. You can clearly see that they're as kids again. So
So it's a remake.
Yeah.
Neat. I might watch that.
I am going to.
Yeah. I tried rewatching the original Digimon series. Oh boy.
Did you watch dubbed or subbed?
What the fuck do you think?
Subbed.
No.
Oh.
Because Digimon is something I actually watched in English when I was a kid, so.
Yeah, the first few seasons, the dub especially.
Sorry, you cut off.
The first few seasons are very rocky in the dub, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anime dubbing was...
Should I watch the Digimon anime? I say wait for the remake.
Wait for the remake. 02 is... It's like the original one actually got good at some point. The 02 got weird. It never seems. It apparently had two directors who both wanted to do something different. So.
Oh, like the Ant-Man movie.
Basically, but only these two kept switching back and forth.
Ah.
Every few episodes, and if one tries to set up like dramatic plot points, the other one tries to go for more lighthearted story. It's a mess.
Yeah, multiple directors is always pretty messy. Except when you're looking at the Marvel Cinematic Universe, then it's fine. Except, of course, Ant-Man.
It's fine if they have a similar vision. But
yes.
If they both are just trying their own thing without regard of what the other is doing, it just gets bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I think you got the note about like the original anime of Digimon is that it was very low budget.
Really?
Yeah. About every episode they reran the Digivolution animation, and every attack was a recycled animation.
Wow.
It was very obvious looping and all that, but it was still a good show, mostly on its characters.
Also, aimed at children, and children are not very picky. If you just have colorful characters that do flashy things, then you're good.
I have rewatched it at a later age, and I've watched it fully.
Alright. I
And
couldn't sit
I
through
think,
it.
like, especially like the first arc felt really bad. And as it went on, I did watch dubbed as well, and it did get better in terms of voice act. I do think it's good overall. It's not something you watch for stellar animation.
I suppose. I just personally couldn't really sit through it because the thing with me was I didn't remember pretty much any of it from my childhood. So there was no feeling of nostalgia either.
I only had like a few videotapes of it when I was a child.
I just watched it on TV.
Yeah, I never caught it on DVD, I think. I only caught it on DVD and VHS.
VH what now?
VHS.
You said VHS.
VJH.
Vagina. Wait, what?
But yeah. So there were like only a few episodes I was aware of the existence.
Hey, remember the old days with VHS? Yes, I do. I kind of miss VHS.
I don't.
What the fuck did you say, newbie? You heard me. I have no regrets. I lived a full life.
What did you say?
Vagina.
Oh, that.
The amount of fucks I give is exactly 0. You should not come here for political correctness, Eliza. No, you don't.
Is that directed towards Newbie or me?
Probably
or
both. Yeah.
I mean, I already hear this several times a day.
It's just a word.
Oh, actually, there's 3.
What, vagina?
Oh no, I mean I hate you.
Oh, I was still talking about the word vagina, which is again just a word and just a body part. I really don't care. I don't see the big deal.
Yeah.
Penis. There you go.
Scrotum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop! No. I will not.
Testicles.
You're making it awkward. How am I making it awkward?
None of us are falling silent because of it. Well, honestly, I have opened a biology textbook. That's it.
Oh, I got a really high grade for biology when I was still in school.
Same.
VHS talk now. Yeah, VHSs. They're clunky. I like them.
I hate them.
I like them. They do fill me with nostalgia.
Yeah, they stopped making VHSs completely now.
Yeah, no shit. They stopped making VHSs years ago.
It was like it was last decade was somewhere in that they stopped making VHS players. That's how long it took.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. What the fuck? Who had their head up their ass?
That was some Japanese company, I believe.
Oh, right. Alright. Fair enough.
I still have some around my houses.
I think we still have one, but it's gathering dust. We never use it. Because it's a VHS player.
Oh, I only have VHS tapes. I don't have the player.
God, I remember...
The player was built into an old
Oh, I have tons of VHS tapes.
Yeah. They're just gathering dust.
Yeah. But, I remember when the switch to DVD happened, and it was fucking like... It felt like science fiction.
What? They shrunk this big fucking rectangle to this small circle?
I was thoroughly impressed by the size of the DVD.
Yeah. They really made
Because it was impressive. It was actually impressive. Because the VHS was so big, and then...
And I was like, what? What's the difference?
Yeah, oh, trust me, dude, like...
There's a difference. But
it's taken me buying a PlayStation 4 last year to have my family acknowledge that Blu-ray does look better. Talk about being slow to discontinue VHS. Talk about that shit.
Took my parents to, like, I believe 2 years ago before they actually got Netflix.
Yes, it's the same.
And whenever I say things like, I think TV is going to die because it's inferior to watching things online, it's like, yeah, but I can record things. Yeah, but things are recorded for me. I can watch them even if I didn't choose to do so beforehand.
I mean, last year or the year before, something like that, my sister shared her Netflix with me and my family, and that's what it took for us to get Netflix.
Yeah, I didn't personally have Netflix, but that's because I mostly watch anime. Netflix, not a whole lot. It has a decent amount now, but
And then last year, I got myself a Disney Plus subscription. So
yeah.
that did not take me long because I literally saw like, hey, Disney Plus is now available, and I was just like, I'm in.
Oh shit.
No, I did not hack Disney Plus. Don't worry. But I was in on it. I was like, yes, I'm in. I want to be able to relive my childhood, which is exactly what I've been doing. I've been watching old Disney movies from when I was a kid.
I still have several of them on DVD.
So do I. Later tonight, I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm gonna watch Brother Bear.
Aha.
What? I can have me time. I do that often these days. Just take a nice warm shower and then watch an old Disney movie. It's nice. I like reliving my childhood. Stop being so quiet.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay. But, so, what shall we talk about now?
I don't know. Apparently, the Earth has a new moon the size of a car.
I kept seeing memes about it on shit post Crusaders. It was cars.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah. The ultimate cars.
Yeah.
Nah, he's far, far out in space.
He's not even thinking anymore.
No. Well, didn't it take like several hundred years for him to stop thinking?
I think it just said after a while he stopped thinking.
Yeah, but
It's not
that's
clear
based
how
on a theory that say you were immortal and were trapped in something and couldn't move, that your brain would just shut off, and that is based on several years. When your brain essentially runs out of processing power.
Well, I think it was more hinted at that it was because there was literally nothing to think about anymore.
Yeah.
He was in the
yeah, but
space.
Having nothing to think about anymore will take a while because the human brain will pull out all the stops to keep that from
Cars
happening.
isn't human.
And Cars is an elevated being who's even more intelligent, so it'll take even longer for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's more intelligent, he will reevaluate and reassess everything of like the millennia that he was alive. So it's going to take a long time before he starts running out of things to think about. That would take a long time. So essentially, when he does, he'd essentially just slip into a coma.
Basically, yeah.
Poor thing. He deserved it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You have to realize that in JoJo, like, one of the few villains doesn't get some eternal punishment is Dio. Dio just dies.
Yeah, Dio just dies.
But everyone else...
He's already had his punishment of being in a coffin for 100 years.
Which is very meager compared to all the other punishments. Even though he's probably one of the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
Cars might be, like, rivaling him, or maybe even exceeding him, but...
No, actually, I don't think so.
But, like, there's no argument that that the
The
other
reason
main
I think
villain.
Dio beats Cars in evilness is because Cars does still have sort of a code of honor. Cars
So,
has rules.
sort of.
Dude, he could have easily killed Joseph many times and preferred to play by, you know, his standards essentially.
It was more like he was playing with him. Like he could finish him, and he's like, "Nah, I'm just gonna take this nice and slow."
Yeah,
That's more cockiness than that is a code of
I
honor.
suppose. I still think Dio is more evil. He kicked the dog.
But he burned the dog.
Oh yeah, I always forget the fact that he also burned the dog. And of course he exploded a cat as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made a woman eat her
Also,
own
to be fair,
baby. There's many things he does.
Cars never implanted bits of his own flesh into people's brains so they wouldn't disobey him.
Yeah, but he did
That's
pretend
pretty
to
fuck up.
care about this about WOM and ACDC.
Yeah, that's true.
Like he clearly manipulated them.
Yeah.
Eliza hasn't watched JoJo's.
We're just like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Ah, that's one.
Watch JoJo and come back to us.
We have so many spoilers though.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, like, the main reason I say that Cars isn't as evil as Dio is because there's a few scenes where I'm like, huh. Because I don't know if you recall, but there is a scene where Cars saves a dog.
Yeah, but that was because he respected all life besides humans.
Yeah,
But by the time he became perfect, he stopped that respect.
that's true. Cars is a complicated boy.
Sadly,
Yes.
he just respected them for being very different.
Yeah.
When he has the same abilities as them, it was like, yeah.
Which is a shame. I wish he kept that feature. It was like one of the reasons I liked him as a villain. Because he wasn't.
Well,
Yeah.
his respect was rooted in them being different. So the moment
Yeah.
that he got the same abilities, it's only natural that he actually does lose that.
Yeah, I suppose. But it was still neat while it lasted.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's switch the topic off of JoJo.
Oh shit.
Well, that's because our only current viewer that has not watched JoJo,
Yeah.
and it's I don't want to exclude anyone, you know.
Okay.
But I'll finish that topic by saying I love JoJo. I love JoJo. I love JoJo. Anyway.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes.
Yes. Anyway. Yeah. I think
Do you have anything you want us to talk about in specific, or do we need
I was
to keep
actually
going?
gonna end the stream here because I have to do some stuff.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that I'm gonna keep it at an hour today, because
Oh,
tomorrow I'm going over to some friends and we're having a board game day / poker night, and I kind of want to take a shower.
Nah, not necessary.
Very necessary. Very necessary.
Okay.
So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I usually say I hope you all enjoyed, but there's only one person watching.
You never know
Granted,
when
that's
we watch
usually the
this.
case. Usually it's only Safi. So I hope you all enjoyed for ow, that was my finger. For
People who will rewatch this.
yeah, who will watch it in the future. Hopefully
Like
not
you.
Emron because we spoiled some JoJo shit. I'll just tell him not to watch this one. Though he's not here live, so I don't think
has
he
he
will.
ever rewatched our content?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
No.
You don't realize you're talking about the guy that doesn't really have that kind of focus, man.
Fair enough. You mean attention span?
Sorry, I did not have the attention span to learn the phrase correctly.
In attention span or IQ?
Attention span. I actually have an above average IQ.
I don't believe you.
No, it's actually true. Only
Huh.
I'm too quickly distracted to really do
I
anything with it.
don't remember what my IQ is. I was told, but I was very young.
No, I had to do an intelligence test in middle school.
Yeah, like when I was in middle school, I was not known for my attention span. As
I've
in,
not been known for my
I
attention
didn't
span my whole.
have one.
I still don't know what it is.
But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back next month on the last Friday of March. Sorry, I had to check what month it was. I don't know why.
So that will
Yeah.
be March the. Let's see, March the 27th.
Yes, March 27th. So yeah, and by then I'll have played Ori and the Blind Forest at least a bit and some Doom Eternal. I will not be streaming Doom Eternal. I don't think my PC can handle that. So
Very
yeah,
true. Also, that's the kind of game you really want to enjoy on pace.
yeah,
With streaming, you're pacing yourself,
yeah.
which is a problem I ran into when I first started streaming because I did everything as a series. I had to pace everything I played. And I
Yeah,
was like, I want to play this. Fuck.
yeah.
I still have that sometimes, but not as much anymore because I do
Hmm.
play plenty outside.
Yeah, I also have plenty. Well, I have a couple games where I can do plenty. I have Monster Hunter World, I have Destiny 2. So yeah.
Yeah, I just literally get games for my.
Oh, Eliza has stopped watching.
Makes sense because we did the outro 5 times.
Yes. Okay,
See you all
now
next
for
time.
real.
Bye
I'll see
bye.
you all next time. Until then, be glorious, stay newbie. Bye bye.